Ben 10 is one of the longest running Cartoon Network original shows to date. Not only has it picked up a whole bunch of Emmy Awards, but it's also spun off into films and games alike. Along with the television series came a 2016 Ben 10 reboot, and along with it we're obviously going to get some games. So I'll be reviewing Ben 10, which is the newest game based on that newest season on the newest console, the Nintendo Switch.
You're in for it this time.
Ben 10 has brought with itself all of that Cartoon Network charm. Not only does it look like a cartoon with its cel-shaded features, but it's also brought along the animation and humour that you would expect from Cartoon Network. So you may be wondering exactly how does Ben 10 stand up in terms of gameplay. Well, it actually stands up pretty well, to be fair. It is quite simplistic. You've got quite simple attacks, but you can change between 10 different aliens, all with their own abilities. However, they all control fairly similar. Even though the characters all control fairly similar, they actually have different abilities. Now, those abilities are actually upgradable. You can trade in your points, which you get for either destroying the enemy, or destroying props on the level, or even doing submissions. All you have to do is find a boost point, and you can upgrade them how you want. As I said earlier, the visuals are actually pretty good looking. The only downside to it though is the levels have a lot of repetition. They will use the same props over and over again and basically draw them out for the extent of the level. Now, this may not be such an issue for the demographic that the game actually aims at. Assuming that you're a fan of the show, I would say the majority will probably be early teens at the latest. In which case, it's actually a good starting point in terms of 3D platforming, as it doesn't really get too complicated and it's fairly straightforward. So it might actually be quite a clever design choice in terms of who it's aimed for. And whereas the music's actually pretty good in this game, it is on quite a bit of a short loop, so if your kids decide to play it in the living room, maybe you'll be asking them to turn the sound down just a little bit. Where the main story in the game is a little bit on the short side, there is a couple of hidden collectibles scattered throughout the levels that may keep you playing for just a little bit longer as you go through the levels again. There is also a time shown on each level, so maybe you want to go back and beat your fastest time. And there's also a combo count as well, so as long as you've got that need to outdo yourself from what you did last time, maybe there is some replayability there. And there you have it. Where Ben 10 might not be the biggest, most robust game on the market, it's actually quite good for the younger generations. I've personally enjoyed playing it through with my 3-year-old daughter. She loves the visuals and the story, and also just seeing me kick some enemies' butts. So if you want more from Ben 10 and more from Nintendo, keep it right here.
It must already be affecting you guys. Don't worry, I got this.
Well, look who's here. Luckily, I'm ready for you this time. Ha! I'd love to stick around for the fun, but I can't stand being around all these sad sacks. Take 'em, boys!